you guys, welcome back to episode number 2. Hey, CRUISEMENT podcast. Here we go.
Yes.
And of course, I'm one of your co-hosts, Adela Dende, and here is my
Queen V.
And yours truly, Kit Kat.
And Debbie in the house.
Woo. So today we're going to be talking about relationship, marriages, being with a spouse that cheats, and then you end up saying you don't want to be with this spouse any longer and end up in another relationship with another spouse, but that also maybe left a marriage or was left behind because he was also cheating. So what's your take on that? Would you leave your spouse for cheating, or would you stay?
I would not leave my spouse for cheating, and I know a lot of women would beat me, but I know in your heart, most women will not leave their spouse for cheating, because the next person I'm going to, how am I sure he's not going to cheat? Yes, when the butterflies are going on in my tummy and I'm all lovey-dovey, at that point he may not be cheating, or he may be cheating but playing the game well. How am I sure he's not going to cheat?
I may have to agree. I guess just for the direct question of would you leave due to cheating, I'm going to say no. I'm sure we're going to get deeper in. So I'm going to wait and reserve my comments for deeper scenarios where my answer may change or may not change.
Okay, so like if I want to put it in a summary form, I would say that cheating depends. Because if you look, 80% of people that are divorced today, it's still based on cheating. So if you say you cannot leave your husband because of cheating, what's the level of the cheating? That's what you ask yourself. So I will not say, I cannot leave my husband. Left for me, yeah. If my ex, or maybe let me put it this way: somebody tells me, Debbie, you will leave your ex because of cheating. I will say never. I'm not saying I'm not the jealous type, right? I will say never. I've always seen men as polygamous in nature. Mm-hmm. I used to have that kind of small, tiny thing of tomboy thing. I've always, all my life, been in the midst of men. So I know men a lot. I know them. Like, I know that men are polygamous in nature. No matter how holy you are, a man will always be a man. You understand? A man will always be a man. So now I am married, and I know that I have known this thing about men, and I'm married, and I want to come and give excuse that, because he's cheating on me, I want to divorce. You know, that doesn't make sense, right? Mm-hmm. So I want to stay in my marriage that I know my husband is cheating. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, think about it. He comes and cheats once, twice, continuously, to your face, rumors. And then, not only cheating, making that house so uncomfortable for you. You see your man coming, and what is in your head is, maybe he has just finished sleeping with a woman. Do you think you will be happy in that home? Let's leave aside that, because a man cheats, that will not make you leave. You will leave. I am a living example. I eventually left. Even though I had that mindset that, that if my husband can say, Baba, I will let you belay. Which one you carry today? You understand? But at a point, we are human. No matter what. Yes, I didn't leave my home because of cheating or something. I left for other stuffs, but still I will tell you that cheating was part of the major thing that broke my home.
So clearly there are levels to cheating. And cheating also, if we know, cheating is not just maybe sleeping with another person, but it can also be in finances, right? It can also be in assets, like we mentioned in our last episode. That could also be cheating. So far as you're cheating on me in different levels, by the time you find out, I think it all depends also on your own shock observer, how you're able to mentally cope.
That's the
right?
point.
I think that also would determine if you're continuing that relationship or not.
From what you people have pointed out, like Kit Kat said, as the case goes deeper, she might have a different thing to say. So you're right, Kit Kat. Like, I now have a different perception. If I find that my husband is cheating on me with another woman, and I have a very good relationship with my husband, I and my husband are good friends. We have good companionship. You know, he goes to just, do something else. With some other woman. I wouldn't leave him for that. But what Ade just said, if you're cheating me financially, that would pierce my heart.
So now money matter be
Money
this one's
matter.
problem.
Yes, it would pierce my heart.
Now wait, somehow you go get divorced.
Deep down,
Divorce na divorce.
I would leave at that point. Trust me.
Oh my goodness, Lord.
I love that.
So our own is not about cheating on another man
Said,
or another
carry your
woman.
women, it's all good. Just make sure the money comes back to me, daddy. That's it. I mean, I think of it as, again, as it's been stated, there's levels to cheating. If we're gonna talk in terms of another person, I think some breaking point would have to be when you start embarrassing me publicly. And then if the way I see it is, if a man is cheating on you, and it's especially if it's with the same person over and over, there's emotional attachment. Something's got to give. He's not ready to let her go. She's not ready to let him go. Like, something's got to give, you know. An example, sadly enough, I remember one of my exes, because of his profession, I was just like, okay, women are going to throw themselves at him. So sadly enough, I think some of us give excuses to say he's a man, so he can go ahead and do. So I said, I told myself, so long as he's sleeping with like 20 other females, I don't care. But if he's sleeping with one, then I have a problem. We all have our breaking points. I wouldn't want that for my child. I have a daughter. I would not want her to settle to be with a man that is all over the place.
Gigolo.
Yeah, like, we don't want that, but it's like the society we're in now, it's almost like you gotta accept it.
Yeah. You just got to.
Unfortunately,
I
especially with our
don't believe
backgrounds.
that.
Like,
Yeah,
Ghanaians, Nigeria, it's like
I don't
men
believe
feel
that.
they're entitled.
No, you say you
And
don't believe
I
that.
also don't believe that male or men are subjected to cheating. Everyone, we're all human beings. We can cheat if we choose to be. It's not in anybody's blood that you must cheat.
Okay. Let me give you an
why
example.
I disagree with you.
No. Let me
Okay,
give
go
you an
ahead.
example. When you say if they want to cheat, they will cheat.
Yes.
Okay. What if in some cases, that's why I said men are polygamous in nature. In some cases, some men don't really want to. But have you thought about seduction? There is no way a man would not want to, and that one day he will not fall into seduction.
You
That's
don't
where I
get
disagree.
seducted? Are you kidding me? Men don't flaunt at you? Men don't want you?
Okay, yeah. This is my
I
point on that.
disagree.
This is my point on that. I'm coming to bring a point, just like what you said. That see, I'm not saying all men are polygamous in nature. We have quite some that are good, but at the same time, we can be 100% sure. Yeah, they can be dedicated to their wife, like. Their wife, they are everything. They will go very far away to misbehave, right? So nobody sees, nobody comes, brings anything to the woman's ear notice, right? So that is a very respectable form of adultery in the home. So, so even if anybody calls the wife, I saw your husband so place. If you call me to tell me that kind of thing, I will beat you hands down, man. Because you want to come destroy my happy home.
You shouldn't
I
be
will
calling me.
beat you hands down. That's why I love a friend of mine in Montreal today. That girl, man, she saw a lot, but she never for once called my phone to tell me. But you see those friends that thought they were my friends. Every second my phone kept
they are
ringing.
not your friends.
And I would tell them to their face, don't ever in your life bring such news to me again. You understand? So I do warn ladies about that, because what if, for example, that moment me and my husband have settled and we are all lovey, and then bring that stupid news? And at the same time, don't get it wrong that when I get such news, okay, let's say some people will get such news and they want to go and fight the girl. They want to call the girl. They want to look for the phone. And please, ladies, stop carrying your husband's phone. No.
Unless you're sending transfer.
I won't check your phone. Don't check my
So
phone.
that is just the thing, right? So if, like what we are saying, except people kept calling for that, and don't fight those people. They kept calling every day. There is problem. There is this. See, my dear, you will eventually leave that marriage, no matter how you want to try. And then if we say there are men that don't do it, my dear, 99% men do it, but they just give the respect and want to keep their home.